we have $400 from that one day of sales. Hey, what's up? Today, I'm going to talk about how I started my business journey at 12 years old and even younger. So I'm just going to give you a little backstory. When me and my sisters were younger, we would always find something during the summer to make some extra cash. So like some years it would be, one time we cleaned out rabbit cages. That was really fun. And like pig pens, we would clean out pig pens for money. We would just find like small jobs that we could work without having to pay taxes, you know. But one year in particular, we decided to make marshmallow guns. So this was all, you know, my idea. My mom did a whole bunch of research on how to sell marshmallow guns. It was really weird. Basically what we did, we went to Lowe's, got this like PVC piping, like this 10 feet PVC piping. We got a whole bunch of like, joints and tees to put all the pieces together. If you don't know what marshmallow guns are, here's a picture of one. And what we would do is we would paint them, make them look really pretty, you know, sell them as marshmallow guns. And what you do is you load a marshmallow into, you know, the top hole, and then you blow into it. It shoots out a marshmallow. So basically we decided to do this because we were doing this thing called Relay for Life in Richmond, Indiana. And basically you just, it's basically like a 2-day fair where people are just walking around, and you could go there and you can like eat pizza or whatever. There's like a whole bunch of vendors there, but it was basically just to raise money for cancer. We decided to do this for that. We decided to make marshmallow guns for the Relay for Life because my uncle usually had a booth there because he owns like a tree service. So with his tree service, he would have a booth, but nothing really for the booth. So some years we would like, I would dress up as a chicken and we would just do stupid stuff in the chicken costume. And then this year in particular, we just decided to make marshmallow guns. We made a whole bunch of marshmallow guns. I spent like $100 on all these materials. And then all day we were just selling marshmallow guns. And I had a bullhorn, I think, and I was just yelling at people, telling them to come buy the marshmallow guns. Ooh, ow! I hurt my arm last week in a terrible accident. So now it just hurts to move it around. It's been really painful today. So we do that. And by the end of the day, we have $400 from that one day of sales. I think we had like big ones, little ones, and then we were pricing them at like $10 and $6 or something like that. I got my $100 back for like the investment that I put into it, and then it was me and my two sisters, so we split it 3 ways. So I got 100, she got 100, and then the other one got 100. Then we were going to go to another fair, and so we were just looking around of like what other fairs are there available. Since this worked, how can we repeat this process and do it again? So we found another fair, bought more PVC pipes, more joints, more paint, painted a whole bunch more. I remember like being in our backyard, just cutting up these marshmallow guns, painting them, and getting them ready for the fair. And so we go to this fair or this little event, and we would sell more marshmallow guns, and then we would make more money. And then there's just a whole bunch of different stores. Like one we went to, I think was a July 4th weekend one in my local town, and like that day it started like storming, and there was like a massive thunderstorm that came through and like basically broke our tent, or like canopy, or and like there was supposed to be like this live people singing that day, la 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 la, and like all that got canceled, and like there was like just speakers everywhere. It was pretty crazy. Another time there was an event or like a fair called Annie Oakley Days, and in that one we had to stay the night there because it was like a 2-day event, and we brought a tent to that so that we could like stay in the tent. But it also rained that night, and it was like thunderstorming, so we couldn't stay in the tent, and so we had to stay in our like 16-passenger van at the time, and so we're all just sleeping in the van, finding a way to be comfortable. A lot of weird times during that. We went to our local fair, like our Montgomery County Fair. We went to this like Poultry Day festival, just a whole bunch of different festivals during that summertime. I remember the one in particular, like the Poultry Days one, we did really well. And what we found was whenever we were selling the marshmallow guns, people, wanted marshmallows. Like they wanted to use their marshmallow gun, while they were there at the festival or the fair. So then we, bought a whole bunch of marshmallows for $1, and we would sell the bags of marshmallows for $2, or every time that you bought a marshmallow gun, you got a small bag of marshmallows. So we would give them like a sample so that they could just go and like have fun with it while they were at the fair. But if they wanted more marshmallows, we would like sell bags for $2. So we're basically making 100% profit on that. But we had to register a vendor's license at the time. So I got a vendor's license in my name. But that actually came to bite me in the butt because for the last 2 years, they've been taking my like state taxes from me. When like, you know how you get taxes back. And I was wondering why that was. And so like, I got something in the mail that said, hey, Carson, you owe like $90,000 in taxes. And I was like, we probably made like a total of like maybe like a couple $1,000s over the summer split between the three of us. I remember we took care of the taxes at the time. Like we paid what we owed, which was like maybe $50 or something, because we weren't really like making a ton of money based on like we had to pay to like be at the festival. We had to pay to, for all the materials. So we weren't making a ton of money. It was just like a really fun experience. But I'm guessing what the IRS thinks is that like we're just running around, still using this vendor's license, still making a ton of money with this vendor's license. Yet, we weren't really making anything, because I only used it for one summer and then I haven't been using it since. But they think that I'm still using it. But I got it taken care of, so I don't owe $90,000, which is good. But it was just really wild to see like, a government form saying like, hey, you owe us this much money. I was like, what in the world? Someone committed fraud in my name. That's how I started making money when I was 12 years old. Like I said, we did other things, it's just a whole bunch of little jobs that we would find, like cleaning out rabbit cages. Like basically at one point we were doing 4-H, which is like, you show animals at fairs, and we had like 40 rabbits. And so we knew other people in 4-H who also had rabbits. And so we were like networking with those people. And then, we were just 3 kids. And so they're like, hey, I'm old. I don't want to like bend my back over like pouring out this rabbit poop. So basically like you have a rabbit in a cage, and like every time it poops and pees, it just goes in this like lower cage thing, goes in this like bin, and then you pull the bin out and then you dump it out somewhere. We had people that had literally just a farm of rabbits and nothing else. Like they would have like 100 or something rabbits in these cages and nothing else. And I don't know why people don't just like let them loose rather than just keeping them in like these locked up in these cages. We would take these rabbit cages and like dump them out, $40 to like $100 every time we did that. And then we would have other people that were like, hey, can you help me? And then, hey, can you help me? Like we had one that was like 30 minutes away, and we would go there and then clean out the rabbit cages. And then the person right next door also had rabbits, and so they asked us if we could clean out their rabbit cages, and they had like 100 more rabbits. And it was just a lot of like hard physical labor, just dumping out all these poop from rabbits, poop and pee. Oh, it was so nasty. That was really fun. Those are my stories. Basically how I would make money before I could, get a tax-paying job. But we'll just end this portion here. I have a call today at 1:30. The guy named Jeffrey set up a call yesterday from LinkedIn. I had automated messages going out from LinkedIn, and he responded and said, hey, yeah, that'd be great. I also had another guy yesterday that was interested. He was like, yeah, please send me over your schedule so we can schedule a call. And then he never scheduled, so I just emailed him again today, and hopefully he gets back with me and schedules a call for maybe today or tomorrow, and we can close 2 people. We're still just trying to get someone with their foot in the door. I've got one guy. Remember, I have one guy, Jerry, that says he wants to do this, but he's not like signing my contract that I'm sending to him, and he's not trying to get on a call with me. I'm not sure if he's just really busy or he just wants to avoid me. But yeah, hopefully we can get someone in the door by the end of the week. That's the goal. It's been really weird. People have just been like really extra enthusiastic about wanting to get on a call with me. So I've got Jeff today. I just started talking to this other guy, and he was like selling himself. He was like, yeah, I want your help. I didn't even have to like do anything. And he wants to do a call either later on today or Saturday. But yeah, it's 12:30. I'm about to hop on this call with Jeffrey, and we'll see how that goes. See if we can close him, if he needs my help, anything like that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Guess not. He's calling me. Hello? Do you have time right now?
Yeah, I'll call you right now.
Okay, cool.
$2,000 per month, 2,000 set up, and then you said something about $700 a month.
Any questions for me that, still makes you hesitant?
No, I mean, it's just, when you start to commit to
Yeah.
$2,000 and $3,000 a month, I'll be in touch either tomorrow or Monday.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, see ya. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not closing very well. What did I do wrong? I mean, I asked him if there was any more questions. He said he likes to take time. I mean, I think I did the right thing by saying, hey, I'll give you until Monday. Only have limited spots available. So hopefully by Monday we have a solid answer. It's just annoying. That's the second person I've talked to that said, yeah, I want to start later. So he said Monday. Another guy said February 15th he wants to catch back up. But I don't know what that means, I guess we'll see what happens.